Are you looking for creative ways to connect with your team? What about training videos that are engaging, entertaining, and actionable? Introducing Instant Insights, customized, bite-sized, pre-recorded inspiration delivered each week right to your team's inbox. Your team could be learning how to be pivot ready, or how to harness the hurricane of change, or how to increase resilience, becoming unstoppable. But the best way to explain this is just to show you. After scores of interviews with top leaders around the world, I've uncovered the most powerful mindsets of change-ready thinkers. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into Pivot Ready, how the best thrive during the worst. The first mindset of pivot-ready people is that they innovate everyone, every day, right where they are. That's not easy to do, to innovate in your industry, because we tend to duplicate what we've done in the past. But innovation is about finding new solutions to old problems. As De Bono says, you can't look in a new direction by looking harder in the same direction. We have to change our perspective, be willing to try something new. Like what they did at a public aquarium when they turned the penguins loose for a walkabout the facilities. And what happened as a result? When the pandemic disrupted our lives, many businesses were forced to temporarily shut their doors, including zoos and aquariums. But of course, employees still had to care for the animals. Now, with no visitors, everyone was bored, including the animals. One of the caretakers at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago came up with a novel idea. Since the halls were empty of visitors, they decided to take a penguin named Wellington on a sightseeing tour of the aquarium building. Wellington is one of the oldest residents at the aquarium. He's a 30-year-old rock hopper penguin who had never been outside his home at the aquarium until that day. Penguins are very curious creatures. So when the handlers opened the doorway for Wellington, he was more than happy to oblige. Wellington waddled into the large theater. He explored every nook and cranny, hopping up and down the stairs, jumping even in and out of seats. Typical behavior for a rock hopper penguin. Wellington walked down the empty hallways, stopping to look at each and every animal exhibit. He marveled at everything he saw for the very first time. Playful otters twisting and turning in the water, colorful tropical fish, sharks patrolling every inch of their tank. Wellington waddled down the hallways, head bobbing up and down, flippers outstretched. Everything was completely new for him. Wellington's caretakers thought his curiosity was so delightful, they started to film him. Later, when the video was posted online, Wellington became an instant viral celebrity. But the most captivating and adorable moment of all was when Wellington met the beluga whales. As the tiny penguin waddled up to the window, a beluga whale slowly approached the glass, paddling gently in place, turning his head from side to side to get a better look. Now just inches from each other, Wellington didn't move. He just stood there in awe, mesmerized by the giant, gentle creature. The whales were equally fascinated with tiny Wellington as they both stared into each other's eyes, transfixed. The aquarium manager pointed out later, beluga whales live in the northern waters, and penguins are from the South Pole. In the wild, neither would have ever seen the other. This meeting was foreign, friendly, and fascinating. The result of a crazy idea in the midst of a pandemic. This slightly risky idea created amazing opportunities. The Shed Aquarium now was able to stay in contact with all of their fans. Wellington put the aquarium on the map for others. They became globally recognized overnight. Now visitors from around the world follow them on Facebook, and in the future, fans will want to meet Wellington face to face. It created some profound lessons. You see, when we innovate, we think differently. We try something new. We take a risk. We have experiences and we meet people that we would never, ever meet under normal circumstances. And therein lies the opportunity. That's why pivot-ready people innovate. Everyone, every day, right where they are. What could you do if you started taking creative steps to solve old problems with some of your innovative ideas? I'm Mark DeVolder. Enjoy the rewarding challenge of becoming pivot ready.